it's time. I've just pressed the record button for my last 2023 video. And in this video, we're going to be ranking from my okays to my favourites for everything I've watched this year. And then at the end, I'm going to play a montage of everything, or every video I've made out this year. Alright, here we go. So in last place, we have Ninjago Dragons Rising. I didn't think this season stood out to me much. I think I'm just not used to reboots because they do go on constantly throughout Ninjago. But I'm just saying it could have been better. I didn't hate it at all, but it could have been better. And I feel like the storyline just keeps getting repetitive, and I'm not including the merge in it or anything. But I think you know what I mean. Next, in 7th place, we have Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. This one came to a surprise because Luca invited me to watch it. I didn't know they were making a second Aquaman. But it's a good thing that I was going to watch. It's a good thing out of all the DC movies it was an Aquaman, because I've only watched one in my life, and that was the first Aquaman. I tried to watch Man of Steel, but I just fell asleep within the first 10 minutes. I think I'm just more used to Marvel films, but I like DC characters better, to put it simply. But I didn't hate Aquaman. I loved it. But I think out of everything else I'm going to mention, I think it was much more better. In 6th place, we have Good Omens. If the ending could have been a bit better, then maybe it could have been a bit higher. But I like Season 2 more than I like Season 1, mainly because the comedy is more better, and Crowley and Aziraphale have a bigger appearance. They appeared fairly in the first season, but to me, not enough. But I didn't hate Season 2 at all. They're going to be filming Season 3, which is the final season, who knows when, but can't wait for that. But yeah, I feel like 6th place is a good spot for Good Omens. Then we have the Wonka film in 4th place. I watched this with my dad, and I'm so glad that he took me to watch it, because a lot of people are getting tired of Wonka remakes, but I like this one. This one was a pretty good one, because it showed the origin of Wonka. For my best guess, the origin of him through Gene Wilder's story, not Johnny Depp. So that's my best guess, and I loved... Spoiler alert, I'll put my hands down when it's done. I loved the fact that Timothée Chalamet sung the Pure Imagination song at the end. There we go, spoiler over. And I also loved Hugh Grant as the Oompa Loompa. He was brilliant. I also loved the other actors such as Olivia Colman and Matt Lucas and Keegan-Michael Key. Did I say that right? Yeah, I think I did, but... I think 5th place is a good place for Wonka. Then, in 4th place, we have Loki. Now, I know I said... Yeah, just forget that bit. Forget that tiny bit. Loki has got to be my favourite either anti-hero or favourite villain of Marvel. I know there are a lot of good villains in DC, such as Joker, Riddler, Penguin, and, you know. But I don't think any of them can beat Loki, the god of mischief. But in his story of his series, even though it is over, one, I am very glad to see him hopefully return in a future Avengers film. But secondly, the way he was portrayed in both seasons just makes him look like a hero. And the ending was just a bit unbelievable, but it's Marvel. It happens. There have been a lot of, like, twists and stuff in Marvel recently with the new things that came out after Endgame. It's been a bit of a mess up, but it's not a bad mess up, but I think 4th place is a good spot for Loki. Because the other 3 things I've got, I think they probably just topped everything I've mentioned. Because in 3rd place, we have the Super Mario movie. Now, we were waiting so long for a Mario movie for whenever we decided we wanted it to happen. All I know is it wasn't a couple of years ago. It would have been like a couple of decades ago. We would want a Mario movie. and we finally got it this year. I thought they were going to release it 2 years earlier because I was watching clickbait videos, and, well, I'm kind of glad I stopped watching them now. And I've kept an eye for channels to see if they are clickbait or not, but I've managed to avoid them, and I only listen to real news now, which is good, because that way I'm aware of proper situations. But I loved the Mario movie. People really didn't like it because I don't know if it was either not the absence, but like not much screen time of Luigi, or if it was Chris Pratt voicing, but everyone loved Jack Black as Bowser, and I did. He was brilliant. And we know there's going to be a second one at some point from the after credits, including my favourite character, Yoshi. If you didn't know, Yoshi is my favourite Mario character. And if I do some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gameplay next year, then I'll play as him a lot, because in Mario Kart Tour, I only pick powerful characters for to get an advantage. It's sort of like that for mobile Mario Kart. But I love the movie. My favourite scenes have got to be the Mario Kart scenes, though, because Mario Kart was the first game I played, specifically Mario Kart Wii. And I loved that out of all the standard karts they could have picked for Mario, they basically picked the one that was closest to looking like the one from the Wii. I just loved it. And I added the glider function from Mario Kart 7 and the wheel, like, turn under from Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I just think it was good. No, I just think it was brilliant, actually. And I don't think it will ever beat the two second place and first place, which I'm about to mention. Now, I filmed this exact video yesterday. I just deleted it because it was so long, because I took so long to try and think of what should go second or first place. I'm stuck between the 4 Doctor Who specials that released this year and the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And now, because I've made a decision, I've put the 4 Doctor Who specials in second place, and I think the Five Nights at Freddy's movie should go in first place, specifically because it's a new thing. Doctor Who's been going on longer than anything I've mentioned in this list. It's been going on for 60 years. I think the thing that can top it... No, wait. Okay, I might be wrong, because I was mentioning about Aquaman, which is DC, and I know there was some sort of 1966 Batman, but I don't know if it went before 1966, but I know Doctor Who's 1963, so older than that. I'm not counting comics, I'm talking about the films. But I had to give, even though I loved all the specials, especially David Tennant specials and the Shooty Gatwas Christmas special, I had to put it in second place because we've had a lot of specials. And I think for something new that came out just this year for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I think it just deserved a spot in first place. And I know a lot of you associate me with either a Doctor Who YouTuber or a Five Nights at Freddy's YouTuber. I'd like to say I'm a mix of both, because I can't decide. I'm trying to squeeze Ninjago in it a bit, especially considering that I made this, when did I think I made this back in April? March? May? All I know is it definitely was before May, because when I started filming my Zack's Nights with Freddy, Phantasmal Nightmare episode, I filmed the starting scene the day after I went to meet Dorko, Kellengoff, Marta Svetek, Tom Scar, and Kevin McNally, which was around the end of May. So I probably built this in April when I was going to watch the Mario movie. But I just think the FNAF movie deserved the spot, and I think they did brilliantly. I think if they released the movie in earlier years, we wouldn't have appreciated it that much, because there were a lot of references and sort of meme templates for the FNAF movie, which we got from previous FNAF games within the last 9 years. But I think that, I think this deserved that spot. So, just to be clear, I didn't hate anything I watched on this list. I wasn't ranking it from hate to love. I loved all of it. I just thought that the other things like Loki, Doctor Who, Five Nights at Freddy's, and Mario, I think they were a bit better than the other stuff. But, yeah, that is the tier list done. And we have to edit it on QCart. I would have done it on an actual tier list, but I think I would have to do something a bit more... something I don't understand. Basically, I tried to go onto tier list to make my own tier list and add these 8 things on there to make it easier. But I don't think I can, because I think you either have to pay or subscribe to a subscription, and I'm not doing that. I've spent a lot of money this year. Considering I don't know if I'll spend much next year, because even though this is the end of the video, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching, not only just from 2022, but also for the whole of 2023. I was only in for about 8 months of 2022, but I've been doing it for the whole of 2023, which I just can't thank you guys enough. And the 2 Zack Snipes with Freddy specials, the 5 Comic Cons I've done this year, and yeah, every video. I think it's safe to say in the 2020 generation, 2023 has got to be my favourite out of all of them. The only downside for me this year was losing Gem, but I can't help that. Not only just Gem, I lost Wobbles as well, who is the little black kitten before Baby Bear. But yeah, at least I still have the other cats and Fergus. But aside from that, I really enjoyed 2023. I hope 2024 will be a bit better. I will make sure the end of Zack Snipes with Freddy Season 1 will be done in 2024, because the last 2 Enid Trilogy specials will be filmed during then. It might take a while, because I'm planning to do some animatronic green screening. And I tried experimenting with it a while ago, and it took me about 4 hours to get it right, which was just annoying. But that doesn't matter now, because I will have a lot of practice. I don't know when I'm going to be filming Zack Snipes with Freddy this year. I want to do it when the trees have grown their leaves back. I don't want to be filming in winter and like uploading it in the summer or something. It would just seem out of place. But thank you so much for watching everything I've been doing. This doesn't mean I'm not stopping YouTube. I just wanted to do a tier list and give you a thank you for 2023, and hopefully we will go into 2024 as good as we have done for 2023. What I'm going to show you now is one clip in a montage from every video I've done this year, whether it be a live stream, whether it be a YouTube short, or a normal video. But thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad I've shortened this, because it was 24 minutes, but this might make a 15-minute video. But thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in 2024. Goodbye.